Dublin have eased their way into their fourth All-Ireland final in a row with an easy victory over Galway in Croke Park this evening. While the game was in the balance at half-time with only 2 points between the sides, Dublin were able to make significant changes in the second half and up the ante, for which Galway had no reply. The Tribesmen were left to question brave decisions that did not pay off, like the choice of Eamonn Brannigan as a penalty taker and the move of Damien Comer away from a scoring position for a large portion of the opening half-hour. There were ominous signs for Galway early on as Dublin targeted Rory Lavelle's kickouts to great effect. Matters weren't helped by a lack of discipline that allowed Dean Rock to kick the All-Ireland champions into an early lead. Paul Mannion and Brian Howard also fired over entirely uncontested. There were hopeful signs for the Tribesmen as they came away with scores when they attacked and ran at the Dublin full-back line with pace. The game immediately swung in their favour when Kieran Duggan floated a beautiful ball into the square which Damien Comer pounced upon when Stephen Cluxton came off his line. Damien Comer with at Galway. GAA's opening goal. Pic.twitter.com/PCGN1Dizzle. The GAA, at official GA, August 11, 2018. Despite their dominance of possession, Dublin were unable to get shots away and suddenly, Galway were gifted another opportunity when Johnny Cooper dragged back Comer in the square and the referee signalled a penalty. The fateful decision was made that Eamonn Brannigan, who has not scored a goal in this championship, should take it, and to the despair of the significant Galway following, Cluxton read the play easily and saved it with Shane Walsh missing the resulting 45 feet. Walsh eventually pointed a free and Ian Burke followed that with a fine point as he came roaring into the game. But up the other end of the field, Dublin were having just as much success, and when Con O'Callaghan connected with a pass from Niall Scully, there was only ever going to be one result. Con O'Callaghan with a goal for Dublin. Pic.twitter.com/ZVQJQORVJW. The GAA, at official GA, August 11, 2018. Significantly, Comer, who was enjoying great success, was moved from the edge of the square and tasked with following Johnny Cooper around the pitch and found himself operating from the half-back line for a period, thus greatly reducing their scoring threat. Nevertheless, Burke and Walsh were able to nab scores from distance and they were only 2 points behind at half-time. The Dubs started the second half just as dangerously as they did the first. Niall Scully hit the post, and Jack McCaffrey was ready to jump on the rebound, but the situation was rescued by Owen Caron. Comer was restored in his correct position, but the quality of ball supplied was poor. McCaffrey expertly stole a Lavelle kick-out from Johnny Heaney, but Galway did well to push the attack backwards. Eventually Kieran Kilkenny drifted 10 yards off his marker, Gareth Bradshaw, and pointed with ease to stretch their lead to 4 points. Dublin introduced the pace and movement of Cormac Costello to great effect, and he set up Dean Rock for his first point from play in the 51st minute. Shane Walsh pointed a free, but Galway were allowed no breathing space as Jim Gavin ruthlessly emptied his bench, introducing players like Kevin McMenamin and Michael Dara McCauley, while Costello continued to cause chaos, scoring 2 points while also creating another goal opportunity. An efficient Dublin moved up through the gears with ease, with Galway unable to match their intensity. Brian Fenton pointed before Costello, reveling in his role, fired over a free. Comer did nudge over a sublime point from the sideline, but Dublin replied promptly to reinstate their 9-point win. With seconds remaining, Galway clawed a goal back through superb footwork from Walsh, but it wasn't even a consolation for their supporters as Dublin eased to their 24th consecutive win and yet another All-Ireland final. Dublin: Stephen Cluxton, Owen Merchant, Cian O'Sullivan, Billy McMahon, Johnny Cooper, James McCarthy, Jack McCaffrey, Brian Fenton, 0-2, John Small, Niall Scully, Kieran Kilkenny, 0-3, Brian Howard, 0-1, Con O'Callaghan, 1-3, Dean Rock, 0-5, 4F, Paul Mannion, 0-4. Substitutions: Mick Fitzsimmons for O'Sullivan, 28, Cormac Costello, 0-3, 1F, for Scully, 43, Kevin McMenamin, 0-2, for Rock, 56, Michael Dara McCauley for Merchant, 57, Darren Daly for Small, 66, Paul Flynn, 0-1, for McCaffrey, 68, Galway, Rory Lavelle, Declan Kine, Sean Endio Seeley, Owen Caron, Cathal Sweeney, Gareth Bradshaw, Kieran Duggan, Johnny Heaney, 0-1, Thomas Flynn, 0-1, Shane Walsh, 1-5, 2F, Sean Armstrong, Sean Kelly, Ian Burke, 0-2, Damien Comer, 1-1, Eamonn Brannigan. Substitutions: Michael Daly, 0-1, for Armstrong, 46, Peter Cook for Brannigan, 50, Gary O'Donnell, 0-1, for Sweeney, 55, Adrian Barley for Heaney, 60, Johnny Dwayne for Bradshaw, 67. Tickets are on sale for the 148th Open at Royal Portrush, Northern Ireland, with members of the One Club guaranteed first access to tickets. Join today and purchase your tickets. Get even closer to the Open. Join the One Club today.